The European Cricket Championship is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, HCL Software, Paramatch, the Huntana Underlathea, and Victorinox.
That is Zadran who's going to get us going. I imagine Adil Khan might be steaming in the second over. It'll be McBride to face up as we get ready for Championship Week at ECC24. Here we go. First one played out without too much of an incident by the Scottish skipper, and here's a man joining me once again in the commentary box. I know he's rearing to go in this Championship Week. It's Andrew Ryan.
Ryan, good lane. Easy bowler, shot, stumps, and it does hit. And we'll go to the video, but I think that McBride can keep on walking to the dressing room.
Let's have a look. That's Brown. McBride deciding to go. Again, we'll get a look here.
Tell you what, for a man who's walking off the field, that is tighter than we first thought.
Still think he might just be gone. That frame there, for me, the bail's up. It's just out, and it's out by a tiny margin. And for Chris McBride, there's a lot of time to think about it. Disappointment.
Ryan short of a length, beautifully struck down the ground though. That's wonderful timing. Oh, it's flown away past the outside edge of Mandy. Not sure it took the bat regardless.
It's a funny one. I thought it maybe got some of the body. Whether there was an edge on the way, Mandy was wrong-footed. Let's have a look at it on the replay.
Short ball, swung away to the leg side. Beautiful timing from Sajjad. He only takes a moment to get his eye in back here at Cartermore Oval.
As well.
Coming for the second over. Big top edge. Mandy's pursuing it. Little bit of miscommunication between he and Shahir Malikzai down there at short fine leg, but that's the second wicket and a great start for Germany. Scotland are 18 for 2. Comes down to crease and makes super contact. That's one of the, not really the shot of the day, it's one of the shots of the week.
Brilliant shot.
Short ball lifted very powerfully over the leg side. Sajjad has started in good form, lifting 2 balls off leg over to that embankment, and that's a beautiful shot. Big swing down the ground, and it's great contact from Sajjad. So 2 Maximos over the offside from the Scottish batters, and despite the loss of the 2 wickets, coming on for his first. A little bit of outswing, swung away, and man at mid-on, Fires Khan probably should have done better, and it races away for 4. Khan didn't really drift onto leg, actually. McCreath created the angle, stepped across. It wasn't actually a bad delivery, but swung across his pads very effectively for Maximo. Steps across again, flying edge, and it will carry the boundary for Maximo. This is turning into a pretty good power play for the Scots, despite the loss of their skipper very, very early on. Wide, cracked as McCreath goes bang! What a beautiful shot over the offside, and a stunning way to cap off the power play. Scotland 66 for 2. Flipped around on the leg side. See, the outfield's not quite as quick as it once was, but I think that's probably gone for a boundary with the fielder in contact. Full ball, that has gone really high. Fielder moving around from long off, but it will just carry the boundary. That went almost more up than it did forwards, but McCreath gets another Maximo.
Boom, boom. Shahid Afridi Jr. over 5.
Oh, quick ball, low full toss, and Sajjad has played an incredible shot. Steps away, change of pace. It's going to take a lot of effort from third man to get around. It's unlucky. It's pretty good bowling from Afridi, but he goes for a boundary.
Malikzai getting a second over.
Oh, big swing from Sajad. He's dropped the slower ball and it's sat in the pitch for an eternity, and he's been absolutely pumped down the ground.
Yeah, that's right onto the screws.
Sajad swings hard and manages to beat mid-on by a good 10 metres. Big swing over the leg side, and it will carry mid-wicket. And another Maximo, and McCreath has made his way to a very, very accomplished half-century, 51 off only 17 balls.
Yeah, what a way to start your ECN journey for McCreath, who's gone 51 at 3 a ball.
Full ball, McCreath uses his wrist beautifully, opens up the bat face, and times it magnificently behind point for Maximo. Oh, big hammering over the leg side, and like a good alpha, McCreath checks the bottom of his bat to suggest that he could have hit it a lot further if it came off the meat. That's a sensational shot. Oh, foolish ball, and it's flicked away with such angle down the leg side. Sensational shot. McCreath races along to 70. Went for 18 in his first. Full toss, given away. Have a shot at the stumps, but it will just be a single.
Yeah, and it's going to be 50 for Sajad, brings it up on 15 balls. Actually hasn't had so much of the strike, but he's looked good when he's been on strike. Again, he's better every time.
Swung straight down, this isn't going to carry, and it's finally a wicket, and this mammoth partnership is broken. It's taken the guns, the Dran coming back on. It's a neat catch from Fayez Khan coming off the boundary. And Sajad back to the pavilion. Deep as humanly possible, but times the pants off that first ball. Beautiful shot. Just went with the outside off stump. Another change of pace. Whips through the shot. That's actually wonderful batting. Oh, steps aside of the offside as he has a number of times in this innings, and that's been monstered into the upper deck. Maximo.
Amazing batting. It's Fayez to finish us off.
Big swing across, not great timing. Bloops out to mid-wicket coming around. And unfortunately, it's either taken a big turn. Comes down the wicket, ball's high. Somehow he's timed it well enough to get it over the cover boundary. Incredible batting from McCreath, and he's now up to 95. Oh, big edge and pouched by Mandy, so that's a phenomenal finish by Khan. He ends up with figures of 2 for 32, and it is a powerful German batting lineup. We'll see if those final balls come back to bite the Scottish. They've ended up with a pretty hefty total regardless of 171 for 4. Steaming in for the first ball. Short, gets a bit of flashing blade on it. It will just evade the fielder coming around from square leg. Zara Ahmad, who was the last victim in the first innings. Outside off stump, but Asif swings him away to the leg side. What a beautiful shot. Oh, he's bowled him round his legs. What a moment as Asif tries to give himself some room to hit over the leg side again. Exposes the leg peg, and Adrian Neil just says thank you very much as leg spinner-esque. He manages to bowl him around his legs. Short ball, swung around. Not a good line again from Neil. And he is hit for his second Maximo of the over. Outside off stump, slap down the ground, and good contact. So Ahmed has started well. Delivered a punch down the ground. That's an even bigger shot. What a stroke. He's landed it a quarter of the way up on the big hill behind the ground. That is a giant bomb. Outside off stump, big swing, not controlled, but with the pace of Castle, it'll fly, and it will fly for a Maximo. Backward of point. So Germany, they ain't slowing down. It's lifted, and that's beautifully played. Got into an awkward spot, but wonderful hands from Musadik Ahmed. Sort of stump again, he's given plenty of width. And not completely under control, but it doesn't matter because Jamshed Khan gets enough willow on the ball and takes it for a big Maximo. Good ball, it's in the block hole, but phenomenal hands from Khan. He's just opened the bat face and played that out to point for a boundary. And
getting a bowl here, but this is going to be up in the air. Fielder comes around, but he can't get the great effort. Probably took off from outside the boundary, but the result is Maximo sees Carreras. Last ball to power play.
Full toss, swung away to the leg side, and just over the head of McCreath, who stands a fairly high man. Oh, short ball, and it's sat up in the deck. McBride's having a horror start to European Cricket Championship 2024. Around to the leg side. Probably not the most elegant strike we'll see today, but it is good enough and goes for a Maximo.
Probably a bit concerning.
Well, his stock ball's just been eliminated from Cardama. That's gone such a long way up into the trees. Oh, full toss. And it's been lifted for a Maximo. This is a huge over because that's going to be called no ball if it hasn't already. Right, goes over the offside. That's probably the direction he was looking, but it's been lifted again, and Jamshed Khan brings up a 50 off only 13 deliveries. What a start to the tournament from the German superstar. Oh, he can do whatever he likes as far as Jamshed is concerned. He smashed another massive Maximo. The Germans have hit 3 figures within 4 overs. They are 102 for 1.
It's a bit of bat on this, and there's no fine leg, so that's going to run away for 4. Musadik to 30 off 10. Kind of quiet achiever if you consider 3-a ball quiet. He pitches up though, and Musadik handles it. Maximo! That one's up the hill. Okay, this one worked around the corner, gets over the fine legs. Not really a good ball from Sajjad. It's short, it's not that intimidating, and Jamshed effortlessly turns it around the corner for 4. Chases a wide here, but it's off the end of the bat. Still going to fly. Maximo! He's feeling in the zone right now, Jamshed. That's in the hole, and that's going to be 4. So 74 off 17. Slower ball, but he picks it and he hits it, and he hits it for 6. Maximo, now 80 for Jamshed Khan. As the next one is going to be a Maximo. It's short, it's top edge, it's carnage at Khatama right now, and Jamshed has moved to 86. Last ball to 6th. He throws the hands at it, he'll get 4. So he's still on for that 22 ball ton. He's 90 off 20. And make that 96. That one's in the slot. Adios, Pelota, Maximo. And he will bring up his century off 23 balls. What a start to championship week for Jamshed Khan and the Germans. They are flying away. What a magnificent knock. Consistent, clean hitting with 13 Maximos, 5 4s. He brings up a 23 ball century. It's the equal 3rd highest strike rate for a century, equal 3rd fastest century. He also holds the 2nd fastest century. Oh, well, what's going on here? That's 6. What a strike from Jamshed. He's really in the zone right now. 107 off 25 rocks, and they're almost there. Germany 165 for 1 after 7. Steps across, kind of gloves it, and gone. So it's going to be a catch. Does he put the ball on the ground here? Or are his fingers under the ball? I think that's one that you give the fielder the benefit of the doubt. They're definitely worth a look. The umpires wanted to check that out. I think they get their answer. Kestajad takes the catch. And Musadik, well, he had a supporting role there, but an important role nonetheless. That's 6. That'll tie the scores. And that's what you get when you break the partnership. The next ball gets lost. Maximo, and we are almost there. They're going to do this with over 2 overs to spare. Quite amazing from Germany. Any score wins it for Germany. And it's up in the air to keep the game alive. Germany will win. They get the single, and it was a real steepling catch. Got a feel for Majid, who was under that. But hey, anyway, it wasn't really going to make too much of a difference. Might have got us one more ball, maybe 1 more minute. But yeah, Germany end up winning this game with 14 balls to spare. And that man on your screen, Jamshed Khan, he will be your player of the match.